Remember, the scripture tells us that faith without works is dead. You have to add movement and actions and works to the faith that you say that you have. So may we worship the Lord in our actions, in our decision making, in all of your ways, as scripture says. Acknowledge the Lord. Yes, in everything that you do, whatever you're about to put into your mouth to eat or drink, wherever location you're about to enter into to do X, Y, and Z, whatever job you're considering to take, acknowledge the Lord thy God in all of your ways. And you will see in your obedience you are truly worshiping Christ in spirit and in truth. Here we are, grand and rising. Grand rising. Grand rising. Here we are, Grand Rising, on this beautiful and blessed Training Tuesday rising, beloved. I pray that your week has started off to a very blessed and abundant one, despite what it may be looking like, despite what it may be feeling like, despite what may be going on, beloved. Always seek God's abundance in everything. Always seek his goodness in everything, because he's there. God is very, very present. The scripture tells us that he is our very present help in our times of need. So even when it looks like all hell is breaking loose or X, Y, and Z, the Lord is there. And so this year we need to start looking for God in everything, in the trials, in the tribulations, in the persecution, in all of it. Why did the scripture say, count it pure joy when they persecute you, when you're going through this, when you're facing the fiery trials? Count it all joy. Why? Because God is there, God is present, and God is doing something. Beloved, on today, I wanted to briefly mention and bring to your attention, we talked about this a lot in this ministry, and I want to bring it into training, right? So I want us to remember this year that the way we worship God needs to be beyond a song now. It needs to be beyond clapping our hands and waving our hands. It needs to be beyond that now, right? And so I want us to remember that we also worship God in our decisions, in our choices, in our obedience, beloved. Okay, when you're obedient to what thus saith the Lord, what God told you to do, where God told you to go, what God told you to speak, okay, that is you worshiping the Lord, because you're feeling the conviction, and then you're feeling your flesh fighting your spirit, as scripture tells us. Our flesh will always be against the things of the spirit, and you have the decision, you have the free will to say, you know what, I'm gonna be disobedient to the Lord just for right now, because it don't feel like is going to make a difference, or I don't feel like it's going to add value or whatever. So I'm not going to do this right now. No matter how sweet and cute you try to make it, it's still disobedience, beloved. Even if you're like, you know, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, beloved. So keep in mind that your actions, remember the scripture tells us that faith without works is dead. You have to add movement and actions and works to the faith that you say that you have, to the faith that you are believing for, whatever, X, Y, and Z. So may we worship the Lord in our actions. May we worship the Lord in our decision making. May we worship the Lord. And here's the biggest thing that I want to leave with you guys. In all of your ways, as scripture says, acknowledge the Lord in all of your ways. Yes, in everything that you do, whatever you're about to put into your mouth to eat or drink, wherever location you're about to enter into to do X, Y, and Z, whatever job you're considering to take, whatever you do, about to drive this vehicle, about to go get, like whatever you do, beloved, acknowledge the Lord thy God in all of your ways, and you will see he will surely direct your paths. He will make it straight before you, and you will see the presence of God in your life in all things, in all things. Keep God at the forefront of all of your decisions, of all of your choices, and stay in obedience, because in your obedience you are truly worshiping Christ. And what the scripture tells us, how do we truly worship God for real? In spirit and in truth. And that starts in here, in your heart. So I love you, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's Rising.